So it's addictive. Okay. 31. 31st. Oh, that's right, the email. Just write this down. 31st. 19. Thursday. 9:45 a.m. Sleep. Oh, please, I do want to do this. Don't say. I'll be streaming in a minute here, William. I don't think I need the video right now. I mean, I should get it open. Okay, so I am back. Probably won't be too long of a stream this time around. I'm gonna be working on. I broke it in the last one, but I didn't
What
want
we're
to
going to be
fix
doing
it
is
off
setting-
stream, so I wanted everyone to see how you fix some of the problems that could arise and how to kind of test through these things. Because that's kind of what I have to do here is test it and get it set up. Did I break it? No. There it goes. I know what I need to do. And I have all the pieces together to make it happen this time. So I'm going back into the coin. With the coin, that will give me the ability to generate. I almost kind of want to try what the other person said. I thought that made more sense. Get the magnet to around the character. Get my chat open, and there we go. Sleeve's all wet. Do some dishes. Yay. Meshes. So not meshes, blueprints. Coin pickup I need. Both need to open that one. gonna open the magnet one as well. And let's do game mode and character, just so I have all 4 of those open, because those are the important ones right now. Character and game mode. So between these, everything should be able to work. So I don't think the game mode is what I actually have to worry about. This has my coins in it, which is just a base integer with a base value of 0, because I needed to. Points multiplier starts at a 1. That's the multiplier by how quickly the current points should be 0. So everything should be good there. This is just how many overall tiles can spawn. This is the value of how to spawn the tile. And that just does your spawning. I don't have anything there, and I don't have anything there. So I don't think it's in that mode. The next spawn I'm going to be looking at is third person character. So the third person character, this is my character movement to allow him to move down. Because I'm using the action input, which I did bind down. Nope, not worried about that. Not worried about movement. Jump, touch, nothing there. So I don't think it's anything to do with that either. I do have the magnet active here under the character, so that's something to note. It's under the components. The lanes as well are here, but I'm not too worried about the lanes. So the next one, I've tested this whole string. This whole string works. So what it does is it takes begin actor overlap. So this is when I cross over my my magnet, which looks like that. When I cross over my magnet, because there's nothing on the construct variable, cross over that, it's going to check to see if it's the player. If this is the third person player, it's going to set my magnet on the character. Let me make sure it's set in the right magnet. I'm pretty sure it is. Set mag third person character, yep. Setting that to be active as the third person player. That is the same thing. Making it active. Yes. Okay, good. Sorry, just wanted to test to make sure that was the same thing. It is on pickup, casting the character, setting the magnet as active. That's bringing it over to the destroy component. So what it's going to destroy once it makes it active, once it makes the magnet ability available, it's going to destroy just the static mesh, which is up here, which then will allow it to become technically invisible. It's still there, just invisible. Then after that, it's going to go on to a delay, and so this is how long the magnet will be available to be active for. And then it comes back here, and it does go to set the magnet again from the third person character back to unactive. So it activates it and then unactivates it, then destroys it after it unactivates it. And I know all this works because one, the print string works. I can actually walk into a magnet. Actually, I could even show it like this. Let's go one step farther. So I know it can do this. Oop. How do I get up? I can't get up there. Darn it. I don't know how to eject. There's gotta be a hotkey to eject. What's the hotkey to eject? Alt P. Maybe Alt E? Nope. Because I want to go up and show you how I can test this. Well, I don't know an answer yet, so let's Google it real quick. Google.com, and I want to Unreal Engine how to eject hotkey. For hotkey, eject hotkey. Engine 4, eject hotkey. There's gotta be a hotkey for it. Toolbar, play. Play options, play in editor. Play from here. Play from here. Switch to simulator. Simulate. No. Blueprints, no. Isn't there an eject on here somewhere? Wait. So click on a simulate, begin simulate in editor mode, which changes the test section of the toolbar while simulating. You can pause or play game as well as swap to play in editor session with a possess. Alt S. There's got to be a way to do it, and then eject out. So what I want to see if this is actually going through. Keyless. So eject. Where are you on this list? Rename, commands, translates. Those are yep. Custom made one here. Play F8. Possess or eject. Okay, so if I go back in, it's actually kind of a handy file. I'm gonna want to save this. Save link as save image as. I'm gonna save that right to my desktop. That's actually kind of handy. UE4 hotkeys. Nice. That'll be useful in the future. Sure of it. So if I hit that and then hit F8, I jump out. Now, what I should be able to do, you should see that it takes time. I should say magnet destroyed. Okay, so oh, they're not despawning after they spawn. Nope, that's gonna keep on going forever. Stop. Play. So what I can do is F8, and then I go to the coin pickup. So I can back up. Actually, I want to do the magnet one first. You can enter what's called magnet. Whoa. Pickup 3. What the heck is this? Oh, these are the different magnets that are spawning. 6, 7. So I don't know which one. That's what all these are. What I was going to try to show you was play. So what I could do is this. Let's see if I can do it fast enough. Play, because I want to see it trigger. It won't be this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So magnet, go to magnet number 8. It should trigger through. Was I too slow? Did I miscount? Oh wait, because it starts with that. No, yeah, that should have been right. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to catch it as it triggered the event to see how it went through and if it did everything. I'm pretty sure. Oh! Hey, how's it going? Good. How's everyone doing today? Samir. Welcome, Samir. And welcome, Tron Master. Yeah, you're Ben V, right? I hope. I think I got it right. Wait, Samir. Were you in Do I have it right? No, I don't have it right, do I? I apologize. Oh, okay. The one was playing with us on yeah, yep. Okay. In Fortnite. Gotcha. Well, welcome to my my Twitch stream. Gotcha. So yeah, what I'm doing, just to kind of show you guys. So, yep. I have created a infinite runner, they're called. So what it does is I can back out, and the level's gonna disappear and then reappear in front of it and continue on from there. Um, yeah, I got you, no worries. And a couple of things I've done to this is kind of cool. I'm working on the coin pickup, so kind of like Mario, how you can pick up coins and things like that. Um, I'm working on wasn't obstacle. It's under master tile. So I have it so it can do a couple things. Kind of cool. I'll show you guys so you can see it. So the game right now, when everything's plugged in and everything's working properly, here, and last one here. Okay, so everything is now plugged in properly. This is actually what the game looks like. So I can move like left, right. I can pick up things, and there's ragdoll effects, and I can restart the game. It's not perfect yet, but I can jump in the air, and I can bring myself back down to the ground. So that's where I'm at right now. The items don't always pick up, so that's actually what I'm working on right now. I'm doing what's called a debug, looking at the internal code and trying to get everything to work properly. Because that's what it's supposed to do, is hit the magnets, and then I'm supposed to be able to bring the items to me from a distance, like an actual magnet would work. But it's not working right now like I want it to, unfortunately. And I don't know why. But it is increasingly getting faster and faster. So as you play the game longer, it will get a little bit more difficult. We'll have ramps in here shortly, going up and down, maybe even corners. I know how to do that too as well. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it breaks itself after a while. But you get the idea. Continues on. So what I've done for testing purposes is I took away all the obstacles. Because it just makes it easier to test it. And technically, I can actually make sure it always spawns just from that area to that area. So what these allow me to do, they're called random integers. Now, an integer is like numbers. Think of it like your math and things like that. When it comes to you want to add 1 to 1 or 2 to 1 to 2, things like that. Okay. What the integer does for you is it allows you to pick a random number between the minimum 0 and the max 4. Okay. And then it's going once it picks the number, it's going to go to here, what's called a switch on integer. So what this will allow me to do is depending on what number it picks. So if it randomly picks a 4, then it's going to give me this item, and that's going to go into the third lane. So the way the game works is there's lane 1, 2, and 3, or 0, 1, 2 technically in code is how they write it. So if in lane 1, we'll go over here to lane 1. If in lane 1 this comes back again a 4, it's going to give me a magnet. Or if it comes back 1, it's going to give an obstacle pipe, or the obstacle box, or a coin. So it's going to give one of those 4 into the lane 1. It's going to spawn right there in front of it. And it does the same for every single lane. Lane 1, and then this would be lane 2. So 0 is always the very first. Kind of like how when you count, you always start. Well, you don't start with 0. You usually start with 1, but in this kind of stuff, that's how it all works there. Then from there, what I have it trying to do, so it spawns these items, and each item has its own what's called blueprint in here. So you can set up what it's supposed to do. Now, if it touches the box, in this situation, I have the box here. If it touches the box, I'm going to have it trigger off what's called a event. So there's a couple different events you can have. You can have one that starts from the very beginning of the game, or in this case I'm using what's called an actor begin overlap. So what an overlap is, think of it like we laying a piece of paper on top of another paper. An overlap brings 2 of them together on top of one another. Once they're touching each other, then it can go to the next spot. So if this character runs into that character, It can cast a third-person character. So it's going to cast to your player and tell your player this is what it needs to do. So what it needs to do is run the death animation or death function, which that is right here inside the character. So inside the character, this is how it determines if he needs to die or not. If he runs into something, it goes through this whole thing and eventually kills the character. That's what it ends up doing. And it also sets high values. I think this is the death part back here somewheres. I don't remember exactly where the death part was. Somewhere's back there is the death part. But it also does high scores and things like that in the death animation. The coin pickup now. This is where I'm trying to work on right now. Is trying to get it so it spawns coins properly. Whether it be in a situation where you touch the coin directly, which is what this is, static mesh, or if you get within the sphere. So the sphere is the magnetic area I'm going to build around it. So if the character comes in this area and you have the magnet active, it should pull the item to them. If the magnet's not active and they go through here, it will not do anything at all. Same for if you walk down the lane that has this in the center of it. Even without the magnet around it, if you walk through the coin, as this one is, that will then activate your the next, where it should do the count the coin, and then it also should pick the coin up and put it right on top of the character, so it kind of hovers there for a second and then goes down. That's what it should do. It's not working like it should though. Not yet though. I'm working on it though. I should be able to figure this out, hopefully. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Tron Master. Not sure if you're still in the chat or not. Think Means is back. Welcome back. So that's what I'm working on right now, is the coin counter, which I have it set up with a coin counter. And it plays a sound, which you hear the sound, but it doesn't work unless the magnet is active. Like this one's not working, the other one is working. I don't know why yet. So, well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well there, Dink Memes. Oh, Dink, okay, so Tron Master came back. Weird. Much appreciated. Definitely much appreciated on the follow. But what I'll be doing in my stream to kind of give you an idea here is I'm going to be building a game. So obviously I'm building a endless runner game. I'm using a lot of tutorials, so things like learning. Just played in my head. There it goes. Using like the tutorials from this guy over there's the Virtues Learning Hub to learn how I'm actually supposed to do all this, because I don't know anything about this really at all. I've done a lot of video game development on different platforms, but never with Unreal Engine 4. So what my goal is to eventually learn good enough to be able to make all these different games that eventually lead into one big game, one master game that actually Tron Master's other uncle and I are working together on. He's an actual game developer. I'm just learning, so I'm starting something new, so to speak. But that's what I'm working on right now. So I actually have dinner just kind of finished, so I was trying to jump on to do just a quick stream today. And what I was trying to do was just get a basic coin system working, but it wasn't working for me, and I'm kind of getting hungry. So I think I'm going to take off though. But thank you for the follow. Hope you come back and check it out a couple times to see what I've got moving on. Maybe, because once I get a game working, I'm going to need some testers, and hopefully maybe you and Tron Master be interested. That'd be kind of cool, right? So, you have a good rest of your night, but I'm going to take off, so next time I jump on, or you can watch the previous streams I have. I have quite a few of them up there. I'll be tackling the coin system for anyone that wants to watch. And then we're going to work on not only tackling the count system, but also we're going to look at the timeline of how it actually moves the coin across the level to the player. And then that way it'll help keep it centered on the player. I think that system's broken right now because I don't see anything moving anywheres, but I think I know how to fix it. But it's going to take a little messing around, a couple of troubleshooting, everything like that. And hopefully, once I get that down, we will have a working coin pickup system. And I think that's the only thing I have to fix to get to where I am right now to be everything working. Yep, because everything else is good. But Dinkmaster, you have a good rest of your evening, or Dink Meme, sorry. You have a good rest of your evening, okay? Peace out.